Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Azrina binti Umli alias Abdul Ramli. My matrix number is 07DPR21F1051.
A very good morning to Madam and all of my friends. My name is Nurzaidatul Kushaira binti Aziz. My matrix number is 07DPR21F1073. Today, I would like to present about the current population estimates by age group in Malaysia 2022 in a donut chart. What is a donut chart? A donut chart is a simple form. It's a pie chart with its center cut out to look like a donut. At a first glance, this may not seem to serve a much greater purpose than to create aesthetic variety. However, a donut chart helps avoid confusion around the area parameter that often trips people up in a pie chart. This is the current population estimates by age group in Malaysia 2022. As we can see here, in 2022, about 23.2% of the Malaysia population fell into the group 0 until 14 year category. Next, 69.5% into the 15 until 64 years old age group, and the last one is 7.3% of the population were over 65 years of age.
Hello, my name is Silene Jepikli James and my matric number is 07DPR21F1065. In this grouping assignment, I'm going to present a subtitle which is Citizens and Non-Citizens Current Population Estimate in Malaysia 2022. In my sections, I'm going to use two types of graph, which is pie graph and a bar graph. Before we jump to the graph, I humbly love to share to you all about what is the difference between citizens and non-citizens. Citizen is a person who legally belongs to the country and has the right and protection from the country. For example, a person who is originally from Malaysia, born in Malaysia, and has a Malaysian citizenship identification card. Non-citizen defined as any individual who is not belong to the state of he or she is present. For example, a people who come to travel in Malaysia for a few days, or a people who only work in Malaysia but came from other countries. So what the difference? The difference is the citizens have the politician rights where the non-citizen does not. For my pie graph, I'm going to use two different colors, which is yellow for citizens and purple for non-citizens. Here show a graph of 2020. There is 29.7 million citizens by 91.7% and 2.7 million non-citizens by 8.3%. For year 2021, here we can see the digit has an increase of 200,000 people, which is 30 million people by 92.1% citizens, and for non-citizens, they also have changed numbers to 2.6 by 7.9%. And lastly, here we can see by 2022, the difference is really noticeable where non-citizens are down to 2.4 million people, equal to 7.4%. Meanwhile, for citizens, there are an increased numbers for 0.5%, equivalent to 13.2 million people with 92.6%. Now we move to the bar graph. Here it shows very clearly that the bar for citizens are continued to rise, while the bar for non-citizens are full, start from 2020 to 2022. And we also can see the significant experience by citizens in 2020 to 2022 is 0.9%, and it is a same total decrease experienced by non-citizens. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello to everyone who is watching. My name is Devitaku Robert, and next, I'm going to present about percentage of citizen by ethnic group in 2022. As for me, I use pie chart to explain to you guys about this percentage of citizen by ethnic. There are 4 types of citizen that has been divided, which are Bumiputra, Chinese, Indian, and others. As we can see, based on the pie chart, it shows that Bumiputra was the highest percentage of community than other citizen group with 69.9% over 100%. That almost 3/4 of the chart. Secondly, Chinese citizen with 22.8% over 100%. It has 47.1% difference than Bumiputra, 6.6% different with Indian, and 22.1% with others citizen. As the pie chart shown, Chinese was the second most citizen in 2022. Thirdly and lastly is Indian citizen with 6.6% and another 0.7% for others citizen. As we can see that Indian and others community was the lowest percentage citizen. I guess that's all from me. Thank you for listening, and now I'm going to pass to the next presenter.
To conclude my research on how the population growth in my country, which is Malaysia, had affects the culture, I must say that even though there's a negative side of the growth, however, there's also plenty of benefits, such as now that Malaysia is well known all around the world, it's actually creating more opportunity for us as Malaysians to grow or to develop. Not only our country, but also ourselves. Even though the effects hit more towards the city people, it does not mean that all of them already forgotten about their culture. Even so, most of them act or follow Western culture more than our own culture. They still care about the value of family and still respect the country that they live in. Here, we can see that the clear difference how Malaysia was few years ago and how Malaysia is today. That's all from me. Thank you.